and welcome to our first live family cook along with Commando Chef. If you're anything like me, then you'll know how tough it's been to find interactive activities to do during lockdown. So we are especially grateful to Commando Chef for giving up his time this evening to the Royal Marines family and coming along. This is being broadcast remotely, so we aren't expecting any technical dramas, but of course we all know that things can happen. We would love you to get involved, and if you do cook along with us, then please do upload any photos that you have and onto our Facebook page. And also you can write comments in the box as it comes up. So if you have any questions, if you'd like to see more of these shows, then please do get involved. But without any further ado, I'd like to welcome the amazing Commando Chef, who is also known as Colour Sergeant Mike Beaton.
Boom! Game on! What an introduction from the Royal Marine Charity. Thank you very much, Lucy. Okay, here we go. Like Lucy said, this is very much new and blue. This is live. It's not Saturday morning kitchen. There's no adverts. If it goes Pete Tong wrong, okay, it'll be live with you. Guys and girls, thank you for inviting me into your kitchen. Welcome to my kitchen here in Torquay, and it's a pleasure to be with you tonight. Like Royal Marine Charities, Lucy said, we're just trying to do something different, something virtually different, bringing maybe families together through a little cook-along. Anyway, a quick introduction, and I'll explain what's going to happen. Obviously, Colour Sergeant Mike Beaton, Royal Marine Commando, and I've been a Royal Marine for a long old time. 34 years and still going strong. Okay, and like I said, welcome to my kitchen here in Torquay, and let's crack on. So all I'm going to do is a quick spin bit about what I've been doing for the last year in this lockdown. Hands, face, space. Isn't it all wiping us out? No doubt about it. Then from there, we're going to do a very simple chicken creme fraiche dish. The ingredients has gone out. If you're a vegetarian or a vegan, hopefully you substituted the chicken, unless you don't want to, and you just cook it with chicken anyway. We'll do a chicken creme fraiche dish. Halfway through, we'll do a 10-question quiz. I like to say there's some massive prizes to win, but there's not. It's just for fun. Okay, we'll do the questions. We'll finish off the chicken creme fraiche dish. I'll do the answers to the questions, have a little bit of fun through that, a little bit of interactiveness, random questions that they are. I'll finish off with a little bit of a backstory about me joining up for the Royal Marines in 1986, so where I am now, very, very quickly, just so you get to know me. And if you want this again, we will crack on. You might never want to see me again. And then from there, I'll finish with a breakfast idea, especially for young people that are in the house at the moment. Having breakfast is really important to try and stay away from the biscuit jar. Right, without further ado, okay, we've been in lockdown since March, it feels like. I know we've been in and out slightly, but let's be honest, it's been a year of a write-off. So before all that happened, as a Royal Marine Commando, in the later part of my career, my job was going around schools, colleges, young people, sports, cadets, etc., anyone over the age of 14, and trying to inspire them and infuse them through food, using food as a platform to talk to young guys and young girls about the next option in life. Obviously, the Royal Navy, the Royal Marines is one of those options, but for me, okay, it was about saying to that young guy, young girl, what are you going to do? And doing it through food brings a lot of trust. Working from a raw ingredients to cooked ingredients gains that trust, food stimulates conversation, and we can have a conversation about what is out there, how do I go about the next step in life, etc., job interview, all that sort of bits and bobs. So obviously we got locked down, okay, then I decided to invent Commando Chef, okay, and bring it out onto Twitter, loads of recipe ideas, very random 2-minute clips. I think it sort of maybe grasps people. Doing it in the kitchen makes it the same as your kitchen association. That's really important. And then from there, it's grown, obviously. And I actually now go into schools, colleges, sports clubs, and as a presentation or as a workshop package like this, getting guys and girls cooking. Last night we had scouts, the night before I had women in football, and it goes on and on and on. Okay, next week is Rammers, even though it's half term. We've got Arsenal football, we've got Boroughmuir rugby, we've got some cadets, so we keep going. So that's what we've been doing. One day we'll come out of this, I'll get back on the road. So if you're a teacher or you're running a sports club, drop me a line, okay? That's important, okay? Let me get out there, okay, and try and infuse and inspire your young people using food as an educational tool. Right, boom, let's get rid of that, guys and girls. You're here to cook. You've got your shopping list. Remember, I'm just talking to myself on the phone. I don't know how many's behind this. There might only just be Lucy and Adrian who are running the platform. But anyway, let's cook this chicken creme fraiche dish. You know and I know when we're in the kitchen, hygiene is everything. Everything nice and clean and tidy. Let's wash my hands. Right, here we go. Live in the house, live from Torquay. No adverts. If it's going to go wrong, it certainly is. Okay, my rank might disappear. Boom. Okay, whenever you're working in a knife, guys and girls, okay, at all time, one hand on the knife, one hand on the object you're cutting. Try and stay away from having two hands on this. Be in charge. Okay, so I'm going to do this in very slow time. You follow my lead and we'll do this chicken creme fraiche dish together. I'll do lots of pregnant pauses. We'll relax into this. Really, this is about you as a family getting cooking, getting your children cooking and enjoying socialising using the same platform. Let's go. So I'm going to do with the onion, guys and girls. I'm going to just top and tail. You can do it your way. I'll do it my way. Just top and tail. And then from there, I'm going to cut that onion in half. Straight down the middle, divide, and then I'm going to peel off the outer leaf. So peel off the outer leaf. Get your fingernails right underneath there. I'm using red onion. You may be using white. I just like the colour in the red, and it's not so strong. Okay, get your fingernails right underneath there. And remember, guys and girls, all the peel into the bin. A clean kitchen is a healthy kitchen. Fantastic. Actually, today I got my son to cut my hair. All right, because it was looking like a light mop. Okay, so he's giving me a slight skinhead on the sides there. Anyway, back to the onion. You can see this is random. Right, from there, I'm going to get my onion and in a bridge-like motion over the hand, over the top of the onion, hold the onion because it's layered, run the knife through, and then all I'm going to do is chunk that up as big or as small as you want. But hold on to the onion while you're doing it so those layers don't break down, guys and girls. Okay, slice that up. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Okay, job done. Saturday morning kitchen. Game on. Okay, here we go. Into the pan it goes. Okay, so we've got a nice bit of red onion in there. I've got some on the floor. The dog can have that later. And then from there, we're going to get our mushrooms, guys and girls. With the mushroom, I'm going to use the stock as well. I'm a Scotsman, which means I like to hold on to my money. We'll talk about Scotland and England later. Oh, what a Saturday that was. Okay, so with the stock, okay, I'm going to use all my vegetable, hold on to my money, okay, keep ingredients, okay, keep using your ingredients, don't waste your ingredients, is what I'm trying to say. Right, all I'm going to do with the mushroom, guys and girls, I'm going to cut in half, and I'm going to cut once, and then twice. Okay, so I've got a nice chunky mushroom, or you can just go 1, 2, so you've got 4 quarters, or if you want, just slice that mushroom up, but use the stock as well, okay? Okay, let's keep our money nice and safe. Use all our vegetables. Keep that wastage down so our mushrooms are in our pan. Pregnant pause, red onions, and mushrooms in your pan. Take your time. Job done. Fantastic. It's Thursday night. The weekend is coming. Valentine's weekend. I'm not a big Valentine's man myself. Okay, I can say I love you by saying it without getting a card at 99p from Wilco. Other shops are available. Moving on. My missus might disagree with that one. Right, then from there, we get our nice yellow sweet pepper. Boom. And all I'm going to do with the yellow sweet pepper, guys, I'm going to take the top off, like so. Okay, then from there, I'm going to break the pepper around the stock. Stock in the bin. Get rid of that bad boy. And you know and I know, in the middle of the pepper is the core. We don't want to eat the core. So with our knife skills, nice and slowly, cut round the core, like so, nice and gently. Take your time, guys. Take the nip off the top, and in the middle of that yellow sweet pepper is a nest of seeds. Chuck that in the bin, make your stomach really acidy. Let's get rid of that bad boy. Good stuff. Right, and a good way of doing the pepper, okay, the Royal Marine Charity family that's on, if there's anybody out there, okay, get the pepper, get the outer skin on the chopping board, the inner looking at you, and a good way of slicing. Get your fingers flat. Bring in your fingers, bring in your fingernails, and press the blade against the back of the fingers. So your fingernails are tucked away. Okay, so you push the blade against the back of your fingers. And then all I'm going to do, guys, okay, I'm just going to gently slice up that nice yellow sweet pepper. Great bit of sweetness in there, great colour, nice bit of crunch. Red pepper is same again. Obviously red, sweet though as well. Green's a little bit sour. I'm not a big green man one at all. Okay, but with vegetables, let's get veg down our neck, guys and girls. The vitamins, the minerals, the fibers, the nutrients. Let's try and fuel our engine correctly, especially during the week. You know, the weekend, let's go a bit Pete Tom, wrong. Okay, let's get your pizza and all that down your neck if you so wish. Okay, but during the week, I try to personally try and keep it nice and clean if at all possible. Okay, get veg. So then from there, yellow sweet pepper in there. Okay, job done. A little bit of a pregnant pause again. Okay, so we should be at the red onion stage done. The mushrooms done. Is everybody okay out there? I hope they all are. Okay, fantastic. Boom! Okay, let's rock and roll. Let's jive this up a little bit. Let's get a little bit of courgettes. Okay, the courgettes, all I'm going to do is cut in half. I don't want it all. I'll save the other half for tomorrow. I'll nick off that top there. Okay, and all I'm going to do with the courgette, guys, straight down the middle. Okay, like so. Straight down the middle again. So I've got 4 fingers of courgettes. Okay, then I'm just going to chunk this up. Here we go. Rock and roll. Live the dream. Be a Royal Marine. Hey, hey. Thursday nights will never be the same again. Hey, if you're watching Married at First Sight in Australia, turn it off and watch Commando Chef. That's my go-to trash program at the moment. I can't believe I'm watching it. Don't tell anybody. Right, courgettes in there like so, guys and girls. Then from there, we're going to get our garlic. You know and I know that's the bulb of garlic. Inside the bulb, we've got all our cloves. That's the indentation. I've opened one, and I've got 3 nice big fat cloves of garlic. Great way of doing the garlic. The Royal Marine Charity family, online, rock and roll. I'm going to get the blade of my knife on top of the clove with my hands, press down, crack, press down, crack, press down, boom. And then from there, all I'm going to do, guys and girls, is just take off the outer leaf, chuck that into the little bowl, get rid of that. That's all trash. Okay, take off the outer leaf, and we've got our nice bit of garlic. If you like your food spicy, red fresh chili, this would be a good time to add it, or green chili if you want it really hot. Okay, take out the seeds, unless you want it really, really hot, keep the seeds in. This would be a good time to add red or green chili if you wanted. I'm just doing garlic tonight. And then all I'm going to do with the garlic, guys and girls, okay, I'm just going to run that blade gently through the garlic. It doesn't have to be too fine. Nice rough cut, nice and coarse. Okay, run that through. And with your knife, like a seesaw motion. So I keep the toe of the knife on the chopping board and I just rock it back and forth, guys. Okay, so slice that up. Run the blade just through a couple of times. Like I said, it doesn't have to be fine. If you're doing Sunday roast this Sunday, Valentine's Day, if you're doing Sunday roast, get your big clove of garlic, peel it and chuck it in with the roast spuds. Lovely. Leave it to roast in there. Okay, right, garlic in there. Off at a tangent again. In goes the fresh garlic, guys and girls. Absolutely fan-dabby-dozy. Okay, I'm going to wash my hands because the garlic's a little bit sticky. Okay, boom. So in there, just a quick recap. Onions, mushrooms, yellow sweet pepper, courgette and garlic. Any veg will do. Get some vegetables down your neck. Really important. We look after our body. Fuel it correctly and it will perform for you, no doubt about it. In the house. Hey, because we're not allowed to go anywhere else. Right, then from there, we're going to get our chicken. Okay, here's our chicken. Different chopping board, different knife. Chicken is a source of protein. Help growth, develop muscle tissue. If you're out there playing rugby, football, right there playing rugby and football, contact sport, when did we last do that? If you're out there going for a walk, not another walk, or lifting big weights in your carriage, okay, you're breaking down all those muscle groups, okay, you need to repair those muscle groups. Protein will do that, and chicken's a source of protein. Right, all we do with the chicken, guys and girls, okay, you all know that anyway. I'm going to get my chicken breast, I'm going to get my fingernails on my chicken breast, and I'm going to get my knife and cut it down the middle like a saw-like motion. Boom. So I've got a big, fat chicken finger. Then all I'm going to do is cut that into mouse-sized pieces. Not too big, okay, because I want it to cook through, but not too small. I don't want it to break down too much. So slice up that chicken. As I'm slicing up chicken, I've got to give a couple of shout-outs to my nieces and nephews. Okay, Big Bertie's watching, Frankie's watching, and Bella. Okay, we've also got some people from America watching today. Okay, so the guys and girls out in America who are watching, rock and roll from the pond. This has gone global, would you believe? Right, then from there, slice up the other chicken breast. I've gone for 2 chicken breasts like so. Okay, watch your knife skills here, guys. Watch your fingers. Okay, this is live. It can really go Pete Tom. Okay, have I said that enough tonight, Pete Tom? Okay, then from there, chicken into my pan, like so. I'm going to get rid of that. I would normally wash it straight away, and then obviously I must wash my hands straight away. Okay, we all know, okay, once you've handled a raw poultry, raw chicken, okay, wash your hands, okay? It can be a bit of a killer, cross-contamination, food poisoning, you know the score. Then from there, guys, okay, looking good, big pan full. Onto the heat it goes. I'm on my electric hob and I'm putting it right up to number 12. Okay, it goes at the highest levels, number 12. So whack it on. If you're on gas, whack the gas right up, get some heat into the pan, and then bring it down. Okay, so getting some heat in there, trying to build the heat up. And what I'm going to put into there now, guys and girls, is some rapeseed oil. Now, rapeseed oil is half the fat of saturated fat. You know frying oil, fish and chips, KFC. Okay, frying oil, saturated fat will coagulate around the heart. You get to my age, 51, I've got heart attack written all over me. Look after yourself. Okay, this is half the fat of saturated fat. It's a little bit dearer. I do understand the cost of food, okay, but it is a lot more, it is a lot better for you than the frying oil. So a little drizzle of that in there like so. Okay, place that to one side. Get my spoon. Okay, rock and roll. Bring all those ingredients together. Okay, make sure you've got a pen and paper, guys and girls. The quiz is coming. Thursday nights will never be the same again. Okay, mix all that ingredients up. All up in with your rapeseed oil. Give that a nice twirl in the pan. Sorry I've got my back to you. Okay, but I haven't got the professional kitchen just yet. Okay, right, as if I ever will. In goes the chicken. And then from there, I'm going to add some salt and pepper. I'm using these salt and pepper pots from Sainsbury's. Other supermarkets are available, so these are quite nice. I'm going to put a sprinkling of salt and pepper in there like so. But remember with seasoning, you can always add it, but I can't take it away. So be a little bit careful how much you go in. Okay, little salt and pepper pots, job done. Right, give that a little twirl in the pan. Bring all those ingredients together. Okay, keep that ticking along. While we're doing the quiz, you've got to keep cooking at the same time. So we'll just have a break and pause. We'll just have the recap on the food. So we've got our red onion in there, boom. We've got our mushrooms in there, boom. We've got a yellow sweet pepper, boom. We've got courgette, we've got garlic, yes. We've got our vitamins and minerals and fibers and nutrients, we all know that. We've got our chicken in there with a source of protein, boom. Growth and developed muscle tissue, that's in there. We've got our rapeseed oil, half the fat is saturated fat, and we've got a little bit of seasoning, as in salt and pepper. Right, quiz time. Everybody okay? Let's rock and roll. Let me have a drink. This conversation's all one way. It's like the wife talking to me. Here we go. Right. Okay. 1 of 10. 10 questions. I've got to put my glasses on. I'm that age. Okay, I'm that age. He's already put the question up on the screen. Wait there. Wait there. Andrew, you're ahead of me. Andrew's jumping the game there. Okay, he's leading this social platform. Question number 1. I left Dunfermline in 1986. Dunfermline's a town just outside Edinburgh, and I travelled all the way down to the home of Royal Marine Training, Commando Training Centre, Royal Marines, near Exeter. I got in the car, well I didn't get in the car, I got in the train, but if you got in the car and drove from Dunfermline to Commando Training Centre, Royal Marines, how far would you drive? So question number 1, how far from Dunfermline to the home of Royal Marine Training, Commando Training Centre? Question number 1. Question number 2. Hey, Thursday nights. What is the name of the street in Television's Neighbours? What is the name of the street in Television's Neighbours? When I was a young Royal Marine at 4-2 Commando in 1988-89, a Commando unit of 600 guys and girls ready to go anywhere in the world at any one time, we used to watch Neighbours because Kylie was on it. Boom. Okay, so question number 2. What is the name of the street in Television's Neighbours? Okay. Question number 3. Which planet is closest to the sun? Question number 3. Which planet is closest to the sun? Remember while the quiz is on, guys and girls, give your food a little twirl. Join in with the quiz. I'd like to say there's some big prizes, an iPhone 12, a free trip to Dubai, a Torquay United season ticket. But because we can't go anywhere, I can't give out those prizes. Question number 4. This morning, every morning I like to get up, I like to go for a run, because we're allowed out of the house, aren't we, occasionally. So out for a run, being a Royal Marine, I need to run in the morning, I need to clear the head. It's 6 o'clock, and I'm running through the streets of Torquay. And on my right-hand side is Iceland's. There's a big sign in Iceland's, big poster, and Iceland's, the question is, Iceland's are selling Pringles at half price. how much is a tube of Pringles in Iceland? As I'm running past, I saw the poster and I went, I've got to get a couple of tubes ready for Wales, Scotland, or Scotland, Wales it is, on Saturday, 4:45 on BBC One. The question is, Iceland's are selling Pringles at half price. How much is a tube of Pringles in Iceland? Boom. Keep an eye on your food, guys and girls. Twirl that, don't want to burn it. Okay, bring all those ingredients together. Fantabby-dozy. Question number 5. What is the capital city of Norway? Question number 5. What is the capital city of Norway? As you may know or may not know, okay, there's about 1,500 Royal Marines out there at the moment practicing winter warfare in extreme conditions, okay? As cold as it is in Aberdeen at the moment. Minus 23 up in Aberdeen. Okay, the guys out there in Norway are probably warmer than that. Okay, but what is the capital city of Norway? Boom. Question number 6 of 10. How many players on the field of play in a rugby league team? How many players in the field of play in a rugby league team? The Rugby League World Cup's coming up in the autumn. Scotland have got Australia in their group. You never know. No, I know. So question number 6, how many players in the field of play in a rugby league team? Give your food a little twirl there, guys. Get that chicken cooking, all your vegetables, all those lovely colours in your dish. Question number 7, how many questions must you answer correctly to win Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? How many questions must you answer correctly to win Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Let's be honest, we all get past the £1,000 one, don't we? Then we get to 2,000, we get to 4,000 and we start panicking. We phone a friend, we've asked everybody, okay, and then we claim the 1,000 and get out of there. But how many questions must you answer correctly to win Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Boom. Question number 8. Okay, a bit of a news question. Let me have a drink. Which county in England is holding the G7 summit? Which county in England is holding the G7 summit? And for an extra prize, we haven't got any, but for an extra prize, can you name those 7 countries that represent the G7? Okay, we all know G7 get together, they talk about poverty, reduction in diesel and all that sort of stuff. I'm waffling on a bit now, all right? But we know the G7 countries. I didn't write that down as my script, okay? So the G7, which county will it be held in? And can you name those 7 countries that represent the G7? Question number 9. In a driving theory test, how many questions is there in a driving theory test? And what is the pass mark? Okay, I only know this because it took my son 3 attempts. I don't know why I'm laughing, I had to pay for that. In a driving theory test, how many questions are there and what is the pass mark? And question number 10, guys and girls, in Finding Nemo, that great film with all that colour, in Finding Nemo, which character says, fish are friends, not food? Which character says, fish are friends, not food? That's question number 10. Right, back to the food. Okay, it's all twirling away quite nicely now. The chicken shouldn't be cooked just yet. Okay, don't worry about that. Okay, it will cook out eventually. There's a bit to go yet. Okay, quick look at the camera. So we've got all the vegetables in there. We've got our chicken, our rapeseed oil, our salt and pepper. Fantabby-dozy. And then what I'm going to put in there, guys and girls, as you can see, this is a simple dish. 1 chopping board, 1 knife, 1 heat source, 1 pan, and a load of gubbins chopped in to make a nice dish. What we're going to add into there now is some creme fraiche. Great bit of kit. Okay, very clean on the palate, got a lovely clean texture. And instead of using a tomato-based sauce or a curry paste, okay, this is really good as well. It's got the calcium in it our body requires and the fat content. Okay, it's lovely and clean. I've got a 300ml pot here. Okay, and you see my big pan full. Okay, so I'm going to throw all in. In it goes like so. Get all that in, guys. Okay, get rid of that into the bin. Okay, give that a little twirl in the pan. And whenever you're working with a sauce or a paste at this stage, okay, be a little bit careful you don't burn it. Cool all your food with that. Okay, lovely chocolate. Get that right around there. Okay, fantastic, guys and girls. Okay, get that creme fraiche in there. Really get it amongst all that chicken, all that vegetables. Looking really good. Then from there, I'm going to add some chicken stock. I'm using these little Knorr gel pot things. Okay, these are really good. Okay, so I've got a little pot full. I'll mix it down with some boiling water. I'm going to add that. Not a lot. That'll do. And what I'm going to do is reduce that down What do I mean by reducing down? I'm evaporating the liquid. I'm condensing down all those flavours. That will take another minute or two. It'll help the chicken finally cook out. Make sure I'm on nice high heat. Job done. Pregnant pause. So, we've got the crème fraîche in there. Developed it all around the food. All right, like so. Okay, we put all that in there. Okay, we put our stock and we're reducing that down. Okay, fantastic. Right, back to the questions. Okay, rock and roll. Who needs Thursday night in front of the telly? Okay, turn off married at first sight in Australia. Talking about the television, Netflix. Who watched Narcos? Absolutely fantastic. We also watched The Night Stalker. True story in America. Absolutely terrific. Some great stuff on Netflix. Too much television though, okay? Especially if you're watching Married at First Sight in Australia. It's on at 7:30. I'm recording it. What a saddle. Okay, here we go. Let's do the questions. Royal Marine Charity Evening. Boom. How far from my hometown Dunfermline? How far from my hometown to Dunfermline to the home of Royal Marine Training, Commando Training Centre Royal Marines, the home of the Royal Marines? How far is that in the car? It is 475 miles. 475 miles. I tell you what, okay, that's a few coffees on the motorway, no doubt about it. That's flicking through all the channels. That's stopping several times. Okay, I kid you not. It's a hell of a journey. Question number 2. We all used to like this, especially if you're my age now. What is the name of the street in television's Neighbours? Actually, when it first came out, it used to be on at 1:30 till 2 o'clock, and then it was again on BBC One at 5:30 till 6 before the news. All right, we all used to watch Kylie. What is the name of the street in television's Neighbours? It is Ramsay Street. Ramsay Street is the answer to number 2. Make sure you're looking after your food, guys and girls. Let that stock reduce down. Boom. Question number 3. Which planet is closest to the sun? Question number 3. Which planet is closest to the sun? It is Mercury. Mercury for number 3. Question number 4. We all like a few Pringles. What's your salt intake? I'm out there running this morning. I'm passing Iceland. I'm thinking about tonight's show that I'm doing. I'm thinking about the rugby on Saturday. Can Scotland win back-to-back? We haven't won back-to-back since 2003. Okay, Iceland's are selling Pringles at half price. How much is a tube of Pringles in Iceland? It is £1.25. £1.25 for a tube of Pringles. Okay, here we go. Question number 5. We've got a lot of Royal Marines out there at the moment doing winter warfare. There's Navy ranks out there as well. There'll be Army ranks in RAF. We're all out there, okay? We're having a great time. No doubt about it. It's colder here than out there, okay? But what is the capital city of Norway? Question number 5. What is the capital city of Norway? And the answer is Oslo. You ever get the chance to go to Oslo, it's a great city. It's clean. It's fantastic. It's expensive, but a great city. Question number 5. Capital city of Norway is Oslo. Question number 6. The Rugby League World Cup is coming. Will any fans be allowed in? Who knows? How many players in the field of play in a rugby league team? There is 13. The answer to number 6 is 13. Question number 7. How many questions must you answer to win Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? All those coughing, all right, to win the million. How many questions must you answer correctly to win Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? You must get 15 right. 15 correct to walk away with that £1 million. Boom. Question number 8. Which county in England will be hosting the G7 summit? It's obviously Cornwall, just down there, St Ives, fantastic. And who are the G7? Who are the G7? They are the UK, the US of A, Germany, France, Canada, Italy, and I think the one that people forget about is Japan. Or is it Japan and they forget about Italy? They are the 7 countries who are in charge of the G7. It's going to be chaos down in Cornwall in June. Okay, good luck if you're going on your holiday. Holidays? Are we allowed to go on holiday? Ha! We're not allowed out in the back. I'm not allowed out to the end of the street. Forget about a holiday. It's a tent in the back garden this year. Question number 9. In a driving theory test, boom. How many questions must you answer? How many questions are there in a driving theory test? And what is the pass mark? The questions are, there's 50 questions and you must get 43 right. Just as my son took him 3 attempts. 50 questions, and you must get 43 right. And the final question of 10, in Finding Nemo, boom, great film, loads of colour, enough to give you a sore head, okay? What character says, fish are friends, not food? And the character is Bruce the Shark. Okay, the star prizes will be going out there if we had any. I haven't got any, so unlucky. That was all for fun. I hope we all had a little bit of a laugh with that. Right, back to the food, guys and girls. That's why we're here. We're nearly finished with the food. The stock is reduced down really nicely. Okay, like so. So that stock has now become my sauce. Okay, all my vegetables in there are cooking. My chicken, my source of protein. And what I'm going to put in there now, guys and girls, is this. What a great leaf. What a great bit of kit. Spinach. Full of iron, obviously, full of minerals, full of protein, believe it or not. This is excellent. One of the superfoods. Get it down your grid. Chuck it in your curry, in your spaghetti bolognese, in your omelette, in your sandwiches. I'll put it in a breakfast smoothie at the end just to demonstrate. But this is a real good leaf. £1 for a bag. This one's from Sainsbury's. Other supermarkets are available. But get spinach inside you. It tastes neutral. Great one for the kids. Hiding vegetables in your lasagna. This is a great one. Or in the spag bowl. Big handful of spinach. In it goes. I'll add a little bit more. What the spinach will do will wilt down. I'll add all that goodness to the dish, Royal Marine Charity family. Fantastic. Break all that down. Look at that. This is great, guys. All the colour in there. You've got the yellow sweet pepper. You've got the red onion. They've got the colour of the cream from the sauce. You've got your mushrooms in there. You've got the green spinach and courgette. And then finally, okay, I'm going to add some whole grain mustard. Now, I don't like whole grain mustard, but it works really well against the creme fraiche. Okay, food's all about trying. Okay, on its own, not for me, but in here, really nice. So big dollop of that. I'm going to do two dollops of the mustard, whole grain mustard. Gives it a nice colour as well. Okay, you get the little seeds in there in the mustard like so. Blend all that together, guys. Okay, remember, if you worry about if the chicken's cooked, take a big lump out. It must be white all the way through. Never consume raw poultry. Bring all that together, guys. Okay. And if you take anything away from tonight, is one, you never want to see me again. But two, okay, taste your food from the pan. That's your working arena. Once it leaves there and goes into the plate, you've lost it. This is your working arena, guys. So give it a taste. Give that a little taste like so. Here we go. Not bad. A little bit more salt for me because I'm old. My taste buds are burnt out a little bit. Too much port on those Royal Marine top tables. Okay. In goes a little bit more salt. Give that a little twirl in the pan. Okay. One final dip. Remember, clean spoon, double dipping is just like kissing. Okay, here we go. Oh yeah, game on. Then from there, I'm going to turn that off. I'm going to get my nice clean plate. I'm going to present this, have a quick chat, breakfast smoothie, and then we're done. So, okay, you can take your time here. Okay, onto my nice clean plate. I've got some wild rice already pre-cooked. You don't want to watch me cooking rice. Doesn't make good television. All right, that's one of those satellite programs. Okay, all right, complex carbohydrate. Brown rice is obviously a winner as well. On goes the rice. Okay, I've got to watch my carbs at this time of night. Then from there, guys, get rid of that. Get a nice spoon. Okay, I'm going to spoon that into my bowl. Can you see that? Fantastic, everyone there. Let me go on the chopping board. That's better. Okay, we haven't got the ITV or the BBC studio here. Okay, we're in Torquay. Okay, live from the kitchen. Commando Chef. Follow me on Twitter if you fancy. All right, there's more recipes on there. Okay, a little bit of banter on Twitter. Get all that food in there, all that lovely colour. Then from there, guys, I'm just going to get a little bit of yellow. I'm going to get a little bit of spring onion. I'm just going to slice that up. I've got a thing about spring onion at the moment. Slice that bad boy up, guys. Okay, like so. And then I'm just going to sprinkle that over the top. Extra little bit of colour. And I'm going to do one of those tricks they do on the old television. Get the salt and pepper, dust it from height. Boom! Look at that bad boy. Anyone think I know what I'm doing? Okay, and there we have Royal Marine Charity family, whoever's out there watching. We've got chicken creme fraiche, all our vegetables, we've got our chicken, we've got our wild rice, we've got our creme fraiche. How simple is that? Get in the kitchen this weekend, get cooking, and then watch Wales, Scotland, Wales. I keep saying Wales, Scotland, and then watch the rugby. Boom. Right, last little bit from me, guys. We've been on a while. A quick spin date. So I joined the Royal Marines in 1986, left home, went down to Royal Marines Training Centre. Boom! Cracked on 32 weeks of training, the longest basic combat military training in the world. Become a hard-hitting, fast-moving, good-looking Royal Marine. Past that, went down to Plymouth to 4-2 Commando Royal Marines. Okay, cracked on down there for a load of years. Operational tours in Northern Ireland, out to Norway, out to the jungle. Fantastic. Became a corporal, got my chefing qualifications, MVQ level 1, 2, 3, sugarcraft, chocolate kitchen management over a period of time. Fell in love with triathlon, swim, bike and run. Represented Great Britain around the world 7 times, from Japan to California, Denmark, Ibiza. Fantastic. Became a sergeant in the Royal Marines. Boom, cracked on with that. Did another massive race called the Double Ironman. There's another day for that story. That's a great story if you ever want to listen to that. If we do this again, I'll do the Double Ironman story. Then I became a colour sergeant, normal Royal Marine business. I should be a warrant officer. I said no, okay, because I enjoy my job going around schools, colleges, young people, trying to infuse and inspire and educate young people about the next step in life and using food to do that. I live in Torquay. I've got 2 boys, aged 17 and 18. I've got Nikki, my wife. She earns more money than me, so I'm hanging in there. She thinks I'm an idiot. She's probably right. I drive a red Volvo. I've got a Jack Russell called Smarty. Okay, and at the moment, I'm watching Married at First Sight in Australia. We've all got to have our failures. Right, last bit from me, guys. Okay, so I know you want to go and eat your food, okay, and chill out. Let's talk about breakfast in the morning. It's really important, okay, especially if you've got young people in the house. Get them to get some breakfast down their neck. It's really important. Bit of toast, bit of an egg, some yogurt, something, because it keeps them out of the biscuit jar. Once you start on sugar and honey, it's really hard to come off the sugar. So have something in the morning. What I'm going to show you here is a breakfast smoothie. Okay, I'm using fresh fruit. I've got all a bit expenses here. Usually I use frozen fruit from Lidl. It's cheaper, all right, and it's more cost effective. Anyway, but I'm going to put the fresh fruit in here. In goes some strawberries. Any fruit will do. You all know how to do this. It's really easy. Okay, but you can do it the night before. Some blueberries in there. Handful of spinach. Okay, full of iron, vitamins, protein, minerals. What a leaf. In there like so. I'm going to add a little bit of honey. Now there's glucose in fruit, so careful with the honey. You could put a dollop of peanut butter if you wanted. Add my milk. Here we go, guys. What an evening. Okay. Throw that in. Hope you've had a good evening, guys. I've enjoyed myself. It's been a pleasure to be in your house tonight. Put that lid on. Okay, I got my machine from Tesco's, £19.99. That's 19 club points. On it goes. This bit doesn't make good telly. Turn it on. Give it a good whisk. Here we go. Do the countdown tune. Talk about countdown. If you get one right in countdown, we look at each other and go, I'm all over this. Okay, give it a whisk. Woo! Take that off. Try your food. Okay, this is my breakfast in the morning. Preparation of food is everything. Something different in the morning. Oh, yeah. On goes the top. Like so. Lid on. Into the fridge. Fantastic. Royal Marine Charity family, I've come into your kitchen. Quick intro what I've been up to in this lockdown. It's been crazy. My career has come to virtual television. Oh my God. Then from there, we've done a chicken crown fresh dish, a dish that ticks all the food groups. We've done a quiz, no prizes. Maybe next time we'll get some prizes. Anyone out there want to donate some prizes? We'll do some prizes next time. Okay. I've done a very blast through a live story. If you want a little bit more of that, let's do this again sometime. We'll do that Double Ironman story. I love that story. Then from there, we've done a breakfast smoothie. I hope it's been something very different for you. All I can say, guys and girls, hands, space. Keep safe in lockdown. One day we'll be at the other side. Make sure you're talking. That's Peter Kay. Make sure you're talking to each other and just keep safe. Royal Marine Charity family, what can I say? Thank you for having me. Live the dream. Be a Marine.
We've got some questions for you. We've actually had some people.
Let me get my glasses on.
So we've had Lisa, who is waiting to see you on Saturday morning television. She can expect to see you on the show on that. Yeah, we can see you doing that, to be fair. We had Graham, who asked, how long did you wait to go on the cook's course after initial training?
Oh, a couple of years before then, I went on my chefing course from training. So the sort of normal Royal Marine business, then onto the chefing course.
Yeah, and it's a career that you'd recommend?
As a Royal Marine, yes, no doubt about it. I've had a great time. I think you make your own luck in life anyway. So whatever career, Graham, you choose, throw yourself into it. And if it doesn't work out, the one good thing about joining the military is you can change hats for a better description as you're going through your career path. So you know what, there's lots of options within the military. But all I say is just go and chase that dream. Definitely.
Definitely. And if you could cook for anybody, who would it be, and what would you cook?
Oh, that's a great question. Who would it be? I would probably like to cook for Kenny Dalglish. Okay, a bit of a hero for me. And I would do him Scotch pie, chips and beans. But if I'm going to go technical, I would like to cook for... Who would I really like to cook for? You know what? Oh, I don't know. Off the top of my head, you got me there. I'm trying to... Kylie. Let's do Kylie. We all love Kylie. Let's do steak and chips with Kylie. Everyone's thinking I'm going to go technical when it comes to cooking. I'm quite basic. Yeah, definitely. Good.
But we've had some really, really positive comments. So it has gone really well tonight. And I know that Facebook and YouTube, they've had a lot of people viewing on it. So I think we can safely say that this has been a success. So I just think a massive thank you to everybody who's tuned in and supported the Royal Marines family, and obviously to you as well, Commando Chef, for giving your evening up to do this. It's just been, it's been fantastic. So thank you very, very much for your time. And anyone has any photos or took any videos of the cook along, then please do upload them to our Facebook channel, obviously the RM family, so that we can see those and share those as well on our social media. So it's been fantastic.
Cheers, guys. Thank you very much. And hopefully we'll do this again next month. Cheers.
Take care. Bye.